everybody. My guest today is two-time world champion Dan Carter. How are you, Dan?
Yeah, I'm doing great. How's everybody doing?
I hope they're doing okay. I don't know. It's strange days. Strange days.
Yeah, it's been crazy out there.
I like that you wore the USA shirt.
I had to get some use out of it, with everything that's going on. We're not getting over there this year. It's kind of upsetting.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot of those shirts at the tournaments once the world resumes.
Yeah. Have we had any word on that actually? When were we going to be resuming tournament play?
No, I don't know. I guess we need to have a board meeting and talk about that. Looking at it from a Bethel standpoint, we should probably have. I think Willie's our contact with the fire company.
Okay.
We should probably talk to them and find out when they think they'll be open, because we won't be able to play there if they're not open.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I saw that they passed a bill that they're trying to let businesses get back to work here.
Yeah, but Wolf's going to
pretty soon. You think so?
Yeah, governor already said he's going to veto it.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck. I get it,
Yeah, no, I'm completely down for it. I don't want to see everybody get back to work, and then people stop following this distancing thing, and all of a sudden we're back to square one.
Yeah, I think a lot of people haven't taken it serious already, and still today are not taking it serious.
Yeah, I've been labeled an essential employee, if you will. So we've been at work every day, and not as busy as we were, but we're still holding steady. People just, all they're doing is going out now that they don't have to go to work.
Yeah, that's a little the scary thing. Like, I'm working from home, so I'm here and I'm trying to limit my going out. We've gone out. We've done some pickup food curbside.
Yeah. Yep.
I went down to Elverson and picked up some whiskey at the distillery down there. You ever go to Brandywine Distillery?
No, I haven't. I didn't know that you could actually go pick up liquor.
Yeah, they'll sell it in Pennsylvania, and they make it.
Okay.
It's a good whiskey. It's high end, so you pay a little more. But they
whatever
make
keeps you sane.
Vodka, bourbon. It's good stuff. Because we were running low, and you can't get anywhere.
Yeah, I don't generally drink that kind of stuff, but I have been stocking up on the beer.
See, I'm getting low on the beer, but someone told me the beer distributors are delivering.
Yeah, I saw that. I've actually, this is going to sound kind of fruity, but I've been into those adult slushies here lately.
Nothing wrong with that, man. There's nothing wrong with that at all. You're the champ. You can drink whatever the hell you want. Oh, man. So how about quoits? Let's get away from the negative stuff for a little bit. You've been throwing it all. You have a setup at your house, don't you?
No, I don't have a setup in my house. Before all this happened, I dug the quoits out of the back of my truck. They were in a bag. They were all rusty. I cleaned them up. I spray painted them nice for the season. And they're still just sitting there all nice and clean. But no, I don't have a setup. I haven't been able to practice. I did do a cornhole thing before the lockdown went, but that was the extent of my throwing in, like, I don't know, the last 6 months.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you didn't make it out when we were still playing indoors at all.
No.
Those are tough. The indoor nights get long.
Yeah. That's, I try to get up around 4 o'clock to get to the gym before work. And, if we're there till 10, 11 o'clock, it makes for a long day.
I thought I got up early at 5:30. Yahtzee gets up at 4. You're getting up at 4.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. With all this going on, the gym's closed, so I had to get some home equipment, and I set it up at work. So I've been lifting at work before I work.
Oh, that's great. That was smart.
Yeah.
Are you charging your coworkers to?
No, I've been lucky enough. Some of them had some stuff at home, and they brought it in, let me use it.
That's good. That's good stuff. Everybody's. It's funny you mentioned it. Everyone's coming up with their own ways to go about things. Yeah, because I'm doing the same thing, working out at home and trying to stay normal, but practicing, hoping that these tournaments, if things open up in May, what do you think? What is your opinion? Should we jump right in with whatever the next scheduled tournament was, or should we back up and use that first date for the blind draw to kind of start things off, or what do we do?
My opinion would be just roll from where we're supposed to be at that point. I don't know if we run a full points championship this year, considering everything that's happened. Maybe kind of just put that off till next year. But yeah, I don't have time to play every weekend and run through all the tournaments that we're gonna
Right.
have to backtrack through.
There's going to be a lot, yeah, and once we get the okay to go, I guess that anyone that's out there, like the old bastard stuff and some of those tournaments, they're still scheduled, so they're good
Mm-hmm.
if the world comes back. It's just the
Yeah.
ones that went by, and the festivals I worry about.
Yeah.
I don't know, even if we come back, will Danville be allowed to have a festival? Will Riverfest be allowed to have a festival? And then we have to move our tournament. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know how it's going to work. Unfortunately, I wasn't going to make it to Danville this year anyway. It's going to be my wife's 30th here in July. We were planning on going to New York and do some bar hopping there, but
Maybe not.
at this point, I don't think that's going to happen. Today's actually Scott Hall's birthday, so big shout out to Scott Hall. Happy birthday,
happy
buddy.
birthday, champ. I saw that online. You asked me earlier if I was reaching out to anyone else, man. I've been reaching out to Scotty, but he's ignoring me.
Yeah, he's actually gotten back to work here. I believe the past 2 weeks they called him back.
Good.
Yeah, he's more nervous about all this than I am, so I don't think he wanted to go back.
It's scary, it definitely is scary. I went through a family issue where I was this was secondary to me, but I was traveling into Bucks County a lot, and I wasn't really even thinking much about this or paying much attention to it. Last week was my first real full week of quarantine, so it's just settling into me now, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how are you holding up being stuck inside all day long?
Well, I'm fortunate. I think I'm lucky. I got space. I take the dog out and I can walk around, and even in the neighborhood, there's not a lot of people, and I got my quoit pits open. They're rolling, man. So I've been throwing quoits every day.
Well, I tell you what, if you need somebody to come over, we'll be 21 feet apart. We can throw each other. We're social distancing still.
We absolutely could do that. Carl was saying, we could have 4 guys, but you just can't dig. You can't argue points, at the same time. And then wash your hands. So, yeah, we probably could do that. Hey, I'm game, man, for a one-on-one for sure because, like you said, you're distant enough. Yeah,
definitely.
Yeah, we can make that.
I'd be down for that. I go kind of crazy whenever I'm stuck inside.
Yeah, I've been trying to get out. It's been all of a sudden it's cold. I got the quoit pits open and now it's cold.
Yeah. I was doing some housework. I have off today and tomorrow. I go back on Monday. But I was doing some housework here before I had to jump on with you, and unfortunately, I was cutting some crown molding, wreaking havoc on me. But yeah, as I was cleaning up, it was getting real windy and starting to rain out. So
it was snowing here, man.
Was it really?
It was friggin' snowing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't care for that.
Yeah.
Don't need that. So, well, man, we got a couple minutes left here. I got a question I threw at Yahtzee yesterday, so I'm going to use it for everybody I can coerce into talking to me. It's fun just to be able to talk to people.
Yeah.
So if we could have one celebrity on the point shot show that we're doing here, who would it be? Who would we have on? If you could pick any one celebrity.
Like a superstar celebrity.
Anyone you want. It could be a superstar celebrity, some hot chick, Mark Kundrock wants Ric Flair. So I tagged Ric Flair in my post, man. I'm thinking maybe the nature boy will come on with me. I don't know what I talk to him about.
But. Let's see. Who would I pick?
Well, if you want to think for a second, who do you?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go USA, and we're gonna put Donald Trump on our show.
Oh, I like that. The Donald. You think he could carve 10 minutes out to come on the show with us?
I don't think he's got anything better to do with his time.
He's a little busy right now. I wonder if Donnie ever threw a quoit. I'm guessing not.
We can send him some.
Yeah, I tell you what, if I was president, I'd put some right out there in that lawn that was it the Rose Garden or whatever?
Yeah, right out front of the White House.
Hell yeah, they got a basketball court. They might as well have quake pits.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, we were hoping if we were victorious in London, in Europe, we were going to let the authorities know we were hoping to get an invite to the White House.
That could still happen. What are we planning on, May 2021 now?
Yes, next year, yeah.
Yeah. So what's going on with your guys? If we still have time, like I know our travel agent reached out to us, and she said that our airline from Europe back to Newark is refunding us the tickets.
Nice.
But from the States to the UK, we have 2 years to use that ticket. They're not refunding.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't know. I called my travel agent, and she said you could. First of all, I argued that my insurance should kick in and they should give me a full refund.
Yeah, I tried to argue that too. They said a pandemic isn't an excusable reason to get my money back. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I said, well, it says epidemic. Or like, well, it's not an epidemic. It's a pandemic. And I'm like, you are splitting fucking hairs, man.
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
But then she said, listen, why don't you wait and call me back in a week, because it's possible they're going to have to cancel all their flights. And if they cancel it, then they have to refund you the money. So,
yeah, I saw that they just extended it 3 more weeks.
Great.
For any kind of anything going on in Europe. Actually, 3 more a week lockdown.
Our entire flight out of Newark into England to Ireland back to Newark was all on Aer Lingus. So we're just waiting for them to pull the plug so I can get my money back. I could use that. That was a couple $1,000, man.
I hear you. I think we spent it was running on. Oh, excuse me. Running on $9,000 for the entire trip between me and the wife.
Yeah, man, it was going to be pricey, that's for sure. But you could do it cheaper. I mean, you and I we extended it. And
we're doing the whole Ireland thing. We're staying in a castle out there.
Right. I don't want to scare people off. Like, you could dip in for 4 days on the cheap, take a red eye. And, you could probably do it as cheap as you could rent a house at the beach for the week.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't want to scare people off, because I think now going into next year, we can maybe get 20 people to go, which would match closer to the amount of people that
they have.
Yeah, they were going to have a lot of people, and they were going to have some guys that only played the morning session Saturday, and other guys that played the afternoon and so forth. Like, because they had a lot of guys that want to play.
Yeah.
Which that will happen here too. When they come here, we're going to have to figure out a way to decide who's who. Hey, we'll play. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
We'll play on a neutral playing field. Whatever is it, right in the middle of the States and UK. We both travel there.
Yeah, well, we're going to be playing in their backyard, so I think they're going to have to come play in our backyard, because this is where we have our shit.
Oh yeah.
Set up. Bethel would be perfect, and we could put it in their pits somewhere. I'm sure they'd let us.
Oh yeah.
More holes in the ground. If not, we'll find another spot. There was something you said before it fired off. I wanted to say something. Now it's gone. I don't remember.
You forgot.
I did. Yeah. I was about to ask you a question. I'm like,
sorry about that.
Yeah. I don't know. It must not have been important. I can't remember.
Oh man. All right.
But it's all good, man. So I guess all this is okay. This virus pushing them tournaments back, as long as I still get to throw with you in August at the Old Bastards, and I'm happy.
Yeah, I'd be more than happy with that too.
Yeah, we were talking about hopefully Sean gets to play his tournament. And
yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. It goes to a great cause. Won that one a couple times, and it's always a great time.
Yeah, it's a great tournament. The other thing I was thinking before, this is a little off topic, but if we do come back out of this and we're allowed to have tournaments and stuff in May, at the end of May was Pepper Jam, which I don't even know if that festival is still on. I reached out to Robbie, but if that goes down and we're just now getting back out, that could be the first tournament of the year. That would be a huge turnout compared to last year when we had
we have 8 people.
8 people, So that would be exciting, because that was a nice setup there,
Yeah, that was awesome. They supplied us with, I think, 2 kegs or something like that for 8 people.
Yeah, between there and Riverfest, we did a good job last year on festival kegs. That's for sure.
Yeah, we got to tell Al not to give up his pepper eating.
Yeah, and we got to keep an eye on Travis too, the professor. Right?
Yeah.
He might have had a couple extra beers.
Oh yeah, I think most of us did.
Yes, absolutely. I didn't drive home. I know that. That much I remember. Well, this has been good,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate your time. It's great to see you. It's great to be able to talk to somebody and have a face and conversation, have a beer, with a buddy.
Yeah. This was fun.
Yeah.
As soon as this clears up, we'll have to get together. And if you're running short and you ever need anybody else to come back on, just shoot me a text.
Yeah, appreciate it. I'll hit you up about trying to do a social distance one-on-one. All right.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful.
All right, brother.
All right, thank you,
All
Tim.
right. Peace out.
See ya.
See you.